Zooba here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finally back with as promised, my ultimate FLINT collection. We've got the soundtracks, we've got the DVDs, we got the CDs, we got the LPs, we got it all. So, in the 60s, James Bond was quite famous and was making tons of money for United Artists. 20th Century Fox said, we'd like to make some money too. What can we do? They created Derek Flint. Flint. James Coburn. He was like a James Bond type ex-spy that was called into service to help solve great worldwide conspiracies and conflicts. And so, Flint was born, Derek Flint. The first movie was Our Man Flint. Second movie was In Like Flint. Jerry Goldsmith was hired to do the music. I remember getting the soundtrack LP, Jerry Goldsmith score. It was funky, it was hip, it was cool, it was rock and roll, it was everything cool and neat that you needed to have for music for a James Bond-like spy, ex-spy. And it was wonderful. So I remember getting those albums, Our Man Flint, In Like Flint. Here's the In Like Flint LP. Wonderful. Great artwork. Bob Peak. The famous artist Bob Peak designed all the artwork for the posters and the LPs and the movie stuff, advertising stuff. Anyway, Perez later put out a CD which featured both scores, Our Man Flint, In Like Flint. Had a lot of stuff on them. And there's some cues on here from both films that do not appear on the LPs. But then also there are some music on the LPs that does not appear on the CDs. So you need everything to get everything. Another bit of trivia, Randy Newman, when he was very young, the nephew of Alfred Newman and Lionel Newman, worked on, what was it? Which one did he do? Yeah, he worked with Jerry Goldsmith when he was a kid. He had something to do with the track Galaxy A Go-Go, or Leave It to Flint, composed by Jerry Goldsmith and Randy Newman. So, it appears on this soundtrack as a track, but does not appear on the CD. And some people think that Lionel Newman, who was Jerry Goldsmith's friend, wanted to get his nephew Lionel, or his son, I guess that was his son. Lionel Newman's son is Randy Newman, I believe. I'm sure that's true. I think I'll have to research that. Someone will tell me, and I'll put it in the updates and corrections. I guess Randy Newman, son of Lionel Newman, needed a gig, and his dad said, "Hey Jerry, let my son do something on your soundtrack, and we'll put his name on it, get him going in the business." So I think that was something that happened. Anyway, I recommend the FLINT collection, the Ultimate FLINT DVD collection. There's a great featurette where it talks about the music of Jerry Goldsmith written for the films, and I remember Joel Goldsmith, and I think one of Jerry's daughters is in the featurette talking about their dad and how cool he was to be a dad. He was sort of like, they described him as sort of a suave, cool dude himself that was doing music for the FLINT films. Anyway, that's Zooba's Today I'm Talking About. And I hope you enjoy my presentation there. And we'll see you next time. We'll see what today I'm talking about the next time. Ciao.